Hello everyone, welcome to one more survival kit for cruise ship musician. My name is Anna and this is the 7th video of a total of 9 that I have prepared for you. So this means that we are already getting to the end of it. On this video I'm going to tell you all about other duties besides performing. So the duties that we have are mainly concerned or related to safety and emergency situations on board. So this means that at least once a week you need to attend the crew drill. So they will be giving you an emergency card, and on this card you will have your emergency duty there. So you will need to know which is the things that you have to do in case of an emergency. These crew drills will put you through a lot of different situations. It can be a case of a fire, a case of grounding, a collision. It can be a missing person, a suspicious pack, some men overboard. So these are all the kind of emergency situations that can happen on board will be simulated on these crew drills. And you need to be very conscious about it and take it really seriously, because as I told you before, we will spend some days at sea and we are our emergency team. So in case something happens, we will need to cope with it. We are the ones taking care of our lives and the guests' lives also. So this is something that you have to take really seriously. Another thing that you will also have to perform are the guest drills. So before the coronavirus, these drills were done with all the guests on the muster stations. Now I don't know how they are going to manage this, but probably you will have to take part of it anyway. So just bear that in mind, that you will also will have to participate on guest drills. And since we are musicians and we are dealing with the guests all the time, they always give us some crowd management tasks, because it's better for guests if they see someone that they already know from the daily operation, and they will feel much comfortable if they see a face that they know already. And usually with musicians, this is what happens. So since you are always related to guests, always dealing with guests, they will put you on these positions of crowd management. Another thing related to safety and emergency are the trainings, and trainings are happening since day one, and they will happen until the end of your contract. So some of the trainings you will have to attend, and others, in case of Royal Caribbean, you can do online. So they will provide you access to a platform where they have a lot of trainings, and you can do the trainings online in your own free time. So this is really good, because you are the one managing the trainings, and do it while you have some free time of your own. So you don't need to be at that time or at that place to do the training. You just need to conclude it, to finish it until the date that they provide you. Other thing which is your responsibility is to clean the cabins. Just except for musicians who are considered guest entertainers, which have room service, all other musicians have to clean the cabins by themselves. And this is because once a week you have cabin inspections. So the supervisor of other departments will go and check your cabin. So you have to have the cabin clean, you have to take all your trash, you have to have your bed made, done, and you also have to clean the dust. So, and this is something that you will have to do it yourself and the person who you are sharing the cabin with also. So this is the responsibility of you both. And it's better if you decide which one is going to clean the cabin every week, or if you want to do it together. So this will depend on you both. So another thing that you need to be prepared is, since we are dealing with guests and we are on the entertainment department, you will have to perform some activities related to guest entertainment. And this is besides singing or playing, which is participating in guest parades. So these parades, usually what happen is that in some ships they can happen once or twice a week. You will need to you need to dress up as a character and to perform some choreographies for 10 to 15 minutes. This sometimes can be really embarrassed because we are not, some of us don't like to perform or to act as characters, to be all dressed up. So, but you need to be open-minded and you need to accept, because we are there to entertain people and we have to perform all kinds of activities that are related to the entertainment department. So this is something that also can happen. Also related with guests management are some activities related to gangways, access, or to the departure of the guests. For example, when on my first contract on Celebrity, I used to participate once in a while on the turnaround days to be calling the luggage numbers at the checkout of the guests. So these are some activities that you can be called upon, that you maybe have to participate. And now with the coronavirus, we don't know how the procedures will be on board. So it's probably they will ask you to participate on more of these activities concerning to crowd management. And this is something that you will have to be aware of. It's to participate on this. Also related to coronavirus will be for sure some sanitation duties. Besides, before this happened, we already had some sanitation and hygiene procedures in place, because there's other virus besides corona. For example, on board we are always concerned with norovirus, which is a gastrointestinal virus which spreads really fast, and we always have some cleaning and sanitation procedures in place, and every turnaround we were used to sanitize and clean our working place. So now, with the coronavirus, this means that this kind of procedures will happen more often. So you need to be prepared that you maybe have to be sanitizing your working area more often. For example, the entertainment team, we used to sanitize the theaters, the lounges where we play, some guests and some crew areas also, because they are big areas, and the cleaning team, the housekeeping team, sometimes they don't do these specific areas because they have a lot of equipment there. So we, since we are working there, we are the ones feeling more comfortable with everything there. So we usually are the ones cleaning our working and sanitizing our working area. So just be aware that this is something that will happen for sure more often on board. Another thing that we would like to tell you, it's about the meetings. So we will have department meetings at least once a week with all the supervisors of the department, and you will have to be part of the activities of your department. For example, if there's a party that they are organizing, if they are asking you to give some to provide some safety tips of things that you think that should be corrected on board, or things that are good examples of safety on board. So this is something that you will also have to participate. So also related with some crowd management, and now on this nowadays with the coronavirus, you maybe have to perform duties, for example, of temperature checks, either if it's a guest of crew temperature checks. So just be aware that once you are on board, your duty will not be only to sing or to play. You'll also have to perform some crowd management, some emergency duties, some hygiene procedures. So this will be also part of your daily life on board. So I think I had everything that I wanted to tell you on this video. On the next video, I'm going to dedicate it to the singers on cruise ship. So I'm going to tell you my experience as a singer, some difficulties that I have on board, things that you can do to prepare yourself and to be healthy, to sing better. So I will provide you some of these tips of my experience as a singer on board. So I hope that you had enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week for one more video of Survival Kit for a Cruise Ship Musician. Until then, take care and bye bye.